Hello YouTube, V the Amazing Greek here. As promised, I am doing a video to show you the new setup of my FLC Vest fighter load carrier. I have swapped out all of the Alice type pouches, compass slash medical dressing pouches. I've swapped those out for my new canteen slash general purpose utility pouch. Now, as I predicted, the 5 pouches I had this size, everything fit into this one pouch. So this one right now is semi-used. It's used right now, excuse me, for just whatever little things I'm taking out with me to the woods. I've put my multi-tool in there. Refreshment. Budweiser, the king of beers. I put my multi-tool in there. I carry it like this with the Alice clip every now and then, but this stupid thing cost $80, and I would hate to lose it, so for right now, I'm putting it in here. I've got the only other thing really in there is a bandana, because, well, I drink a lot of beer and I tend to sweat when I go hiking and stuff, and I don't like to sweat mice. But some of the new things I put, everything is pretty much the same. All 5 Alice pouches went in here. This one, like I said, it's a work in progress. What the heck I'm going to do with it. And then back here, the butt pack. The butt pack, to me, carries more stuff than the Woodland does. Well, let me take that back. I did have an MRE in the Woodland style because when it folds over, you have that inside pocket that cinches, and is it out here? Yeah. You can overstuff it, let's say that. With this one that I'm wearing now, the Molle 2, it zips, that's what goes in it, that's it. This style has the water resistant liner, so I can overstuff this if I wanted, put the top, loosen the straps, and still cinch down. So I could overstuff. You can overstuff this bag. The Molle 2 style I have, you cannot overstuff. So actually, it holds the stuff nicer on my waist. And as you see, I'm wearing a 3-day assault pack. I think this is a Condor. It's the one I currently use, just carrying shit back and forth to work. Put my lunch, books, magazines, shit like that in it. But I'm thinking seriously of just buying me a cheap $20 backpack. Use this one as my complement to the vest as a bug out kit. Then I also still have the option to put the belt, and then I could be loaded down like crazy. Another thing I've put on here, because I did not like the design of the pouch for wearing on the belt. This is my Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops Tanto, like that. I like this knife a lot. It's just this pouch, when you wear it in the straight up and down position, it rides high, so you got this rubbing on you. I didn't care for that. And when you mount it this way, it just didn't set right for me personally. But the side mounts, they are perfect for mounting on Molle gear. This thing is not going anywhere. It's tucked in there with the Velcro. I'm going to put, for my personal taste, a snap here. I have the kit to do that from my leatherworking kit that I have. So I'm going to put a snap, because a snap is just more secure. It doesn't, catch it and it pull away. But as far as the mounts on the back side, it takes a lot of work to put them on, but they're not going to fall off. Currently I have mounted right here my Extreme Beast. This knife right here, it fit on here pretty good. The way that I mounted it is that the rope that came with it and is woven through the sheath, I undid the knot, pulled the strings out, and wove it into the molle stuff. So that is not going to fall off. It's not going to come off. It has just a little bit of movement, but not so much that it bothers me. After I did this, I started thinking that I might want my SOA Bowie on there, because I can do the same thing since it has these sidebars here for mounting. I'm just not sure yet. The only thing I don't like about mounting this here is that it has this funky little attachment, how you have to get the blade out. It's not very rapid deployment, so I may have to take away some of this stitching and make my own retention strap if I'm going to do that, because it holds it when the knife is like this. I don't know how much I trust it like this, and if I have to pull this knife out quickly, I snap and pull, I start stabbing, poking, cutting, whatever I got to do. This one is going to take a second, and it doesn't take long for a second to just be the wrong second you did not need to waste. So I'm thinking about that. Plus the black looks pretty cool on here. It's a badass knife. I like this knife a lot. It's got the kick-ass handle on it and everything. Pretty hardcore. So I like that. The only bad thing is that this pouch, I almost put my multi-tool in here, but then as I sealed it up, it had enough space that if it shifted a little bit, it could possibly fall out. I didn't care for that, so that's why I did not do that. I'll probably put a sharpening stone in here if I keep this knife here, which is possible. And then, of course, the butt pack. You can see here that I have just a little bit of room between the butt pack and the backpack. So I'm going to take the backpack off so you can see just what the vest looks like. I was just showing you this so you see what it looks like with the backpack, so we have a reference of some type. So just like this. This one right now, if I wanted, like I've shown before, new thing I put, my MXZ. This pretty much just cuts through anything. I did a video on this. I think this is a good thing to have if it's a bug out situation. I can cut through locks to get into lockers and stuff. I can cut through chains to get bicycles or vehicles that are, chained up like a motorcycle. I just cut through that shit right here. Hot wired if you know how to do that. I need to learn how to do that from Bonderkoff, hopefully. Not that he's a criminal, he's a car guy, so he would be the one to teach me how to do that. I could put that stuff in this pouch, no problem, and eliminate this. I could mount my pistol here if I wanted, have it for deployment to 22 or the 40. And here it is with just the butt pack on the back. It doesn't bounce too bad. It comes across pretty wide. One thing I did change, I put my medical pouches further back because that's not something I would use as often as the canteens when I'm walking and drinking. So I moved them a little more forward so I can just get to them easier. I'm still able to have my hands down, no problem. And then of course if I was wearing my knife, which I've shown you in another video, this part goes on your pants belt so that it's with you, not with your gear. If you have to dump your gear, and it would hang low like this, and then I could still deploy the knife and not worry about this stuff being in my way. Of course that would be my secondary knife, my primary knife, because this MT151 is just badass. I just love that knife. So personal taste, off on a tangent, but that's how I've got it set up. Oh, and this is temporary. Flashlight just to have light with me right now. I'm going to switch over and probably get me another one like my work light. It's 250 lumens. It has the scallop front so you can strike with it. It has the LED inside versus the bulb. It has the pushback where 250 lumens, then you can hold it down and drop it to like 175, click again, go to a lower power like maybe 75, click again and do the SOS, and then click one more time and it'll do that pulsation. And it's got a magnetic base so you can stick it somewhere, do the work you need to do. I use it at work all the time. It's awesome. I have to crawl through tunnels and stuff like that, and it's an awesome light. I need to do a review on that so you guys know what a good flashlight looks like. And that's how I've got it set up right now. Like I said, got the little pocket knife, like Shane when he was stuck on the bus on Walking Dead. You start poking them fuckers in the head. It needs a lanyard though, so I don't lose it like he did. That was his mistake. He was using the Gerber. I'll go with the Smith & Wesson. Then if it's a bigger threat, I've got my Extreme Beast. And it's looking pretty good right now. Any extra stuff I need, MRE, carry extra ammo for the Bushmaster 223/5.56. Carry that in my rucksack or my 3-day pack. If I got the 22 pistol with me, a box of 550 shells, hell, it's only that big. It don't weigh nothing. You know, you carry that in there and you're good to go. Walk down the road, you'll be pretty safe. Well, I wouldn't walk on the road. Let me take that back. Stay away from the roads. The whole point of all this is to stay off the fucking roads, hit the back ways. You know, don't be seen. If people see you, they're gonna want what you got, wondering what the hell you're doing. Yeah, you want to be the invisible man. You know, they don't even know you're there. Just bypass all that shit. But we'll talk about that stuff later. But that's what we got going on. That's how I've got mine set up. If anybody has gear like this, and like I said, my intention was get away from that heavy ass backpack and lighter and more maneuverable. You know, I can walk through the house like this a little bit easier than with the rucksack. I have to be careful. Some areas, you know, small hallways and things. I could probably eliminate some of the catching if I got rid of my canteens and threw a camelback. You know what I'm talking about. The strap is a little backpack, goes on. It's got the straw. Those carry 2 to 3 liters. I think you can get them. But I think if I get one of those, the backpack here actually has on the back a spot here. I think I could put a bladder in there, and I'd probably have my water with me there. But I've got the canteen, so I'm going to use them for right now. If I experience problems with that, then maybe I'll switch over. I don't know. It's just more money to spend, but and if you don't spend it, you know what the hell you're going to do with it. So I'm V the Amazing Greek. Like I said, if you guys got a setup, let me see, because hell, we can all learn from each other. That's what YouTube's about. It's not just about bitching at people in their videos and making stupid comments. But some people seem to make a living doing that. But that's how I got my shit set up. Let me know what you got going on with yours. Sexy. Walking down the road, look like a soldier. Actually, I am a soldier right here. Used to be a soldier. And let me see what you got going on. And we'll learn from each other. Have fun watching the video. So I'm V the Amazing Greek. Cheers to all my viewers. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your comments, even the dumb ones. And I'll catch you next time.